Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna be back to the random drawing for this next round of the Trouble with Stock Cars race. The way that last bracket worked out with everyone going up against somebody with a DNF, pretty much turned the brackets into we would have had one going against two, three going against four, and so on and so down the list. Didn't really want to do that because I wanted to keep, good racing for the end of the race. I didn't want to be having 1 versus 2 in the second round and then somehow we end up with 1 or 2 versus 12 or 14 in the next round or in the finals, and then have it be a complete blowout. So we're going back to the bag. We're going to see how the luck of the draw is for everybody. So obviously I can't see inside, you can't see inside. First out of the bag is Puff Racing. And he will be going up against that is Papa E. Should be a good matchup. Up next, we're gonna have Malice Mal versus Papa D. Okay. Once again. All right, we have, let's see, Daniel Pops in this one, going up against Patty Cakes. Should be a good matchup if she can fit in the, there we go. All right, back to it. We've got Crazy Carol taking on, ooh, this one is Matthew Johnson. So that could be a potentially good matchup. Segundos versus Segundo. All right, getting a little messy again. All right, up next in the 240Z, I believe. Yep, or the Datsun 240. We have Two-Door Tommy. Let's grab who's next. Ooh, Mama Shark, right there. Right in there. We've got Mr. Nismo himself and his Skyline taking on, oh, there's one, Juicy J. That should be a good matchup. Juicy J turned down a fast lap in the regular racing last, better than his time trial time for sure. Up next, we've got Bone Crusher Racing, and he'll be taking on, ooh, Eggman, aka Jason Anderson, who did not even get a qualifying time in the time trials, but beat me nevertheless. All right, and then we've got, I believe, the last pairing, which is Henry Portillo and High Octane. So these will be your brackets for this round of racing. And then they will stay this way throughout the rest of the tournament. So wherever you are, that's what half of the bracket you're on. All right, lap 1 is beginning. Let's see what happens. Puff takes the lead, keeps it going. Papa E right behind him, but Puff's gonna take lap 1. Lap 2, we're up. Papa E looking like he's got the dub this time. Goes around, and there you go. Ties it up. Lap 3. Puff out ahead once again. Papa E rolls it over. Puff keeps it going down. And a finish. Moving on. Up next, we got Malice Mal versus Papa D. Lap 1. Malice Mal takes the lead, going ahead, flips over, jams up the traffic. Papa D can't get around. All right, lap 2. Malice Mal takes the lead again. Oh, Papa D with the pass, gets beyond, and DNF. Lap 3. Malice Mal taking the lead, rolls it over once again, jams up traffic. There you go. Alright, lap 4. Police are involved. Who's going to take it? Papa D out ahead. Now rolls it over again. Cops right on Papa D's tail, and Papa D takes the win. Moving on. Alright, we got Daniel Pops versus Patty Cakes. Lap 1. Daniel Pops has the lead, hits something, Patty Cakes moves on. There she goes around the bend, and ooh, he almost came back, but Patty Cakes takes the win. Lap 2. And Daniel Pops out ahead, they're looking close, and DNF. Oh, never mind. DNF. Alright, lap 3. Daniel Pops hits something once again. Patty Cakes spins it out, knocks off a car. Daniel Pops falls off the track. Alright, lap 4. And they're both pretty close. DNF. Patty Cakes already took a win, so she's moving on. Alright, we got Crazy Carol versus Matthew Johnson. Lap 1. Ooh, Crazy Carol gets... Oh! Spoke too soon, dude. Man, look at him go. I can't even speak right now. Alright, lap 2. And Crazy Carol getting the jump, but Matthew Johnson just too fast, moving it around. Taking a nice fast win. Alright, lap 3. There he goes again, going around. Oh, hits the corner, tries to make a shortcut. It can't happen. Lap 4, once again, Matthew Johnson taking the lead. Going down, and he's going to finish the right way. Moving on. Alright, we got Two Door Tommy versus Mama Shark. Alright, lap 1. Two Door Tommy gets the jump out ahead, looking good. And they both fall off the track, same spot. Lap 2. Mama Shark on the inside lane, taking the lead. Getting ahead, goes out. Two Door Tommy right on her tail, but it is Mama Shark taking the first win. Lap 3. Looking pretty neck and neck. Two Door Tommy has the lead. Falls off the track. Mama Shark going for it, and can't quite finish. Alright, lap 4. They're both tied. Mama Shark going down. Or actually, no, Mama Shark's going on with a win. And now it's 2. Moving on. Alright, we got Mr. Nismo versus Juicy J. Lap 1. Looking pretty neck and neck. Oh, they both roll over the same spot. Lap 2. Juicy J has the inside. Going down. And look at that. He's just gapping him. Good fast pass. I believe it's the fastest pass of the day. Let's go to lap 3. Juicy J on the outside. Oh, Mr. Nismo rolls it over, and Juicy J takes advantage. Moving on. Alright, we got Bone Crusher Racing versus Jason Anderson. Lap 1. Bone Crusher Racing gets a big jump out of the gate. We got a wreck. And Bone Crusher Racing moving on. Or taking the first win. Lap 2. Bone Crusher Racing out ahead once again. Nice and casual around the turn. Takes the win. 2 and out. Moving on. And then we have Henry Portillo versus High Octane. Last race. Lap 1. Henry Portillo with a big jump out of the gate. Taking the lead all the way down. High Octane gonna finish just because he can. Lap 2. Same story, different lane. Henry Portillo with a big jump. Gets out ahead. And, oh. DNF. Alright. Back to the original starting lane. Henry Portillo out in the lead. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Next week we are converting to 4-man brackets for the semifinals. In Group 1, we have Puff, Papa D, Patty Cakes, Matthew Johnson. And in Group 2, we have Mama Shark, Juicy J, Bone Crusher Racing, and Henry Portillo. Top 2 from each bracket will move on to the finals, which will also be filmed next week.